Hello, Vanita. We need to talk. Are you busy?
Hey, hubby. How's your trip going?
I didn't text you to talk about my trip.
Oh, I have good news when you get back.
That's not really important. I want to say what's on my mind.
Oh, what's on your mind, honey?
Vanita, I've made a decision. We need a divorce.
A divorce? It's like the ground just crumbled beneath me. I didn't see this coming at all. I'm shocked, hurt, and honestly, I'm struggling to wrap my head around it. Where is this coming from?
I mean it, Vanita. I want a divorce.
This must be a sick joke, Mark. Better cut it out.
This isn't a joke.
I never thought I'd hear those words from you.
Well, you just did.
We've had our issues, but divorce? You never even hinted at it before.
It's just not working anymore, Vanita. I can't do this. You know how you always leave the toothpaste cap off and you never put the dishes away properly? It's exhausting.
Wait, Mark. You're talking about toothpaste and dishes? That's your reason for ending our marriage? Are you kidding me?
It's not just that, Vanita. You've become so demanding and controlling. It's suffocating.
Mark, I can't believe you're twisting this around. We've been through a lot together.
It really doesn't matter.
But it's been going so well. You kissed my forehead this morning. You even made breakfast in bed. You told me you loved me before leaving for work. Now this?
Maybe I've been pretending, Vanita. I can't be myself around you anymore. It's your fault. You've changed.
Mark, what's happening? Is it something I did?
Of course it's something you did. I'm tired of having you around. I want you gone.
You want me gone? After a marriage of 3 years. You're leaving me for a younger woman, aren't you? You've always been so concerned about appearances.
Vanita, you know you're not as young as you used to be. I need something different now.
I may not be younger, but I'm still beautiful and very intelligent.
Ooh, intelligent. How has that ever helped me out at home?
What? And I contribute to this household. I handle groceries, bills, and everything that keeps this place running.
I pay the rent, Vanita. That's what matters. That means this place is mine.
Huh?
I want you out, Vanita, by today.
What? You want me gone today?
Yes, leave. Or be prepared for what's coming your way.
You're serious about this, Mark? You're kicking me out? Out of our home?
Yes, I am. I'll give you until the end of the day.
You can't kick me out today. We're married and I won't be bullied.
You're deluded, Vanita. I've consulted a lawyer. If you think you'll get anything from me, you're wrong. I'll make sure you get nothing, not a penny.
Where do you expect me to get a place on such short notice?
How about I don't care? That's a pretty good answer.
Are you sure you have thought about this? Maybe we just need to go for counseling.
I don't love you anymore, Vanita. Take a good look at yourself. There's nothing left to love about you. If you're not gone by tonight, I'll drag you out myself.
We'll see about that, Mark.
What's the good news you want to tell me? Bet it was something stupid. Vanita?
I left the house already. You can go home now.
Crawl back to the gutter where you came out from?
I'm at a friend's place. Figured you didn't want to come home because I refused to leave.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
You must be enjoying that peace, Mark.
Vanita, let's not do this now. I'm glad you're out of my life for good. We have nothing else to talk about anymore, so just don't bother me.
We actually do have a lot of talking left to do.
What's there to talk about, Vanita?
Oh, just the fact that you've been hiding something for quite a while.
What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course you won't. Maybe this will jog your memory. I went shopping today.
Good for you. And how's that my problem?
Not quite. Ran into Lisa at the grocery store today. Charming little thing she is.
Lisa? Wait, how do you know about her?
Forget that. Oh, she was shopping for some fancy perfume. So I decided to have a little chat with her. She said it was a surprise for someone special. You should have seen how excited she was.
Wait, so you talked to her?
Oh, so you know her?
What? I don't. Who is she?
Funny how she mentioned your name. She said she couldn't wait to see a certain Mark tonight. Of course she was referring to you. She didn't know I am the wife of the man she's having an affair with. She just thought I was a friendly stranger at the mall.
God damn it! How do you even know Lisa?
Oh, I knew of Lisa's existence long ago.
Tell me how.
I checked your phone, found some interesting messages.
You did what?
And you talk about her in your sleep sometimes, Mark. Quite loudly, actually.
You're lying. Lies like this are what made me leave you in the first place.
But you know I'm not lying, dear. I'm not as good as you.
Who had no right snooping around my phone? It's none of your business.
True, it wasn't. Until I found out about your affair.
You knew I was seeing Lisa all this time and you said nothing?
See? You confessed.
Dang it.
Of course. You thought you were being smart, but I noticed. The late night phone calls, the perfume I smelled on your shirt, the day you took a sick leave from work but still left home. You forget to put on your wedding ring when you get home. It's quite a long list. And you save Lisa's contact as auto mechanic. Pretty creative, I must say. I mean, who would suspect when the auto mechanic is calling?
Oh my god, you spy!
Guess that intelligence is coming in handy, right?
Fine. I've been seeing Lisa. I was gonna tell you.
Oh, you were? That's considerate of you, Mark. Thanks for telling me 8 months late. That explains your sudden desire for a divorce.
It's not sudden, Vanita. We've had issues.
Oh, Mark. Don't insult my intelligence. I knew about your affair long before you even thought about divorce. That's what caused our issues.
Well, maybe you were already planning for a divorce then. Glad I beat you to it.
Yeah, I was considering it, but I was too weak or too deep in love to make a move. Besides, I wanted to stay for the kids. Oh gosh, I've been such a fool. It's shocking how you could cheat on me and still want a divorce.
Why not? Lisa's smart, she's beautiful, and she's young. She's rounding up college in the fall. She's sweet and calm, and she agrees with everything I say. Not like the old hag I've been chained to for years.
You're not being entirely truthful. I've always known this day was coming. I've been getting ready for the past 8 months. And now you've given me all the ammunition I need for this divorce.
What do you mean?
For starters, you just confessed to infidelity with a woman who is 13 years younger than you.
What? You can't hold that against me. And Lisa's an adult. Her 23rd birthday is in 3 months.
Perv. Oh, lest I forget, I left a gift for you at home. You can check whenever you want.
A gift? What is it?
Something special I kept for you before leaving your home. You'll see when you get home. Mark.
Vanita, what's going on? Why is there a file on the table?
Oh, that? It's just something for you to read while you wait for your new girlfriend to come over.
Vanita, don't mess around. What's in that file?
I've been doing some digging, Mark.
Digging? What are you talking about?
For evidence. Proof of your affair with Lisa, among other things.
Evidence? You can't have evidence.
But I do, dear. Text messages, emails, and even really naughty photos. You've been sloppy, Mark.
What is this? How'd you get all these? You've been spying on me?
I prefer to call it protecting my interests. And mind you, it wasn't cheap, but it was quite easy because I'm married to a dummy.
You can't use these against me.
And that's not all. You've not gotten to the juicy sides.
What the hell?
Oh, guess you've gotten to the part showing records of your embezzlement from your company?
Oh my god, what the hell are you talking about?
Playing dumb, eh? Doesn't suit you.
I literally don't know what you're talking about.
It's all in the file, dear. Men may lie, but numbers don't.
You can't prove anything with these. These are just made-up accusations.
You underestimate me, Mark. I guess my intelligence wasn't so useless after all.
How did you get all these?
Fine. I had some help. A talented helper who uncovered your hidden transactions. I never knew you were quite the thief, honey. Pinching $2,600 every month from your company. That's a little over 30K a year.
My God, you really want to ruin me over a divorce?
Don't be silly, dear. I can't ruin you myself. But what will your boss say when he sees a copy of this file? Especially after that sweet promotion she just gave you this year. That'll be really disappointing to them, don't you think?
Oh my God, Vanita, please. We can work this out. I'll pay alimony, whatever you want.
We will work this out, Mark. But it won't be cheap. I want the alimony because I deserve it.
Of course you want it. You can't survive without me.
Funny how I can. I make 60K a month, without stealing, of course.
You don't make up to that.
I do. Another thing you don't know about me, but I know all your dirty secrets.
I can't do this anymore, Vanita. Tell me how much you want.
Well. Since you made 90K yearly, minus your stealing, of course, an alimony of around 70K is a nice start. And I'm taking one of the cars. Mine is all banged up.
Are you done?
Oh, along with half of all the investment shares we co-signed.
What a joke. You know I won't agree to any of that.
Of course you will. You really don't have a choice.
Bite me. I'm standing my ground. You won't get a single cent from me.
Mark, I have more than enough to ruin you. I'll expose everything unless you agree to pay.
Do your worst, Vanita. You can't even hurt me. You love me too much to do that.
Aw, funny, how do I still love you? But do you think Lisa would still love you if she hears about the other women?
Oh my God. Other women?
Yeah. Betty in Queens, Stephanie in Manhattan, Natasha in Little Odessa.
Ugh, you do like them dumb, yeah? I can't believe I ever married someone like you. There goes my right to privacy.
I think you're confusing personal privacy with cheating in secret. Anyway, I think pretty Lisa would love to hear about her competition.
Don't do anything stupid.
LOL. I took her number from your phone months ago. All I have to do is text.
Wait, Vanita, let's talk about this calmly.
The choice is yours now, Mark. Pay up the alimony. You can wire it.
Vanita, please, don't ruin me. $70,000 is a lot of money.
You should have thought of that before cheating on your wife with multiple women.
Please, don't text Lisa. What the hell did you do? Pick up my calls, Vanita, and tell me what you did. What did you do, you witch?
Oh, hi, Mark. Language? Was kind of busy. Spa day today.
Vanita, you crossed the line by talking to Lisa. What did you tell her?
I just told her the truth, Mark. You were using her for her money.
That's none of your business.
Well, maybe it's none of my business, but honesty is the best policy. And Lisa needed to know, don't you think? She wasn't dating the love of her life. Just a cheap manipulator who wanted to be part of the $300,000 trust fund she would receive in less than a year.
Are you some kind of surveillance camera? Watching my every move?
Shush. Poor girl. She was really heartbroken to see pictures of you playing around with your side chicks. She couldn't stop crying.
You're evil. Lisa loved me, and now she's gone because of you.
But you don't love her. She left you because of your lies and deceit. And Lisa deserves better than a gold digger like you, don't you think?
Vanita, you've gone too far. You're ruining everything.
Am I, Mark? You're the serial cheater here.
All men cheat, for heaven's sake.
Here we go again.
I hope you're satisfied, because you won't get a penny of alimony from me. I'll make sure of it.
You can try, Mark, but I will get my alimony, along with everything you owe me.
You think you've won, huh? I'll bring you down, Vanita, no matter what. You're part of those shares we signed together? Consider them gone. I'll ruin you.
Oh, Mark, you just asked for war. Now you're gonna get it. And I have just the perfect weapon to see you go down.
What are you talking about?
Someone is forgetting he's a thief. I still have evidence, Mark. Evidence of your stealing and financial misconduct.
I told you, you can't prove anything.
Emails, bank records, transcripts. Your company will find it all very interesting. Your friends, everyone will see the real you, Mark.
You're bluffing. You won't go through with it. You care too much to hurt me.
Try me, Mark. Your world is about to crumble.
You conniving, backstabbing...
Save your insults, Mark. You're going to need them in court.
You're insane. You'll regret this.
Bring it on, Mark. I'm ready for whatever you throw at me. We'll see who comes out on top.
Vanita, I can't believe you reported me to the company. Guess what? I've been fired.
Well, you brought this on yourself.
They gave me two options, Vanita. Go to court or return double the money I took. I can't go to court. I might end up in jail.
That's really not my problem, Mark.
You told me you still loved me just last week. Now this?
I did? Maybe I was just pretending. I can't be myself around you anymore. Your words, remember?
Vanita, I need you right now. Can you stop being so vengeful, please? I don't know what to do. I can sell some properties and come up with the company's money, but then I won't have anything left for alimony.
Oh, how the tables have turned, Mark. Not so powerful now, are you?
Vanita, please stop this divorce process. I need you. We can work things out.
Funny how you're begging now that things don't go your way. Weren't you the one that wanted me gone just last month? Am I not too old for you?
I messed up, Vanita. I was foolish, but I still love you.
Do you love me, or do you just need me to fix your mess?
I can change, Vanita. I'll do anything.
Will you, or is this just another act?
I'm sorry, Vanita. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Sorry? That doesn't fix anything.
Please, Vanita, give me a chance to make it right.
You had your chance, Mark. It's too late now. You made your choices, now you have to live with them.
There has to be a way to fix this. What do you want from me, Vanita?
I want what's rightfully mine, Mark. My alimony, nothing more. Or you still want to go to court? Now it's obvious that you're a thief and a cheat?
You're destroying me, Vanita. Gosh, Lisa's gone. My coworkers can't look me in the eye.
You destroyed us, Mark. You ruined our marriage with your affairs and embezzlement.
I'll do anything, Vanita. I'll beg on my knees if I have to.
You're begging now because you're losing. I won't let you win, Mark.
I can't believe it's come to this.
It didn't have to, Mark. But you made your bed. You should have thought about all these before betraying me, Mark. It's my turn now. I win. One more thing, though. There's something you need to know.
Anything. I'm listening.
I'm 2 months pregnant.
What? What in the name of God? Vanita, I can't believe this. You're pregnant? Have you been sleeping around?
Why am I not surprised? Typical Mark. Yes, I am pregnant. And it's your child. I found out the day before you kicked me out. I was 2 weeks gone already. Gosh, I was so excited to tell you. What a fool I was.
You knew you were pregnant and didn't say anything? You hid my child from me?
Shush. I wanted to tell you the good news. You told me that's not really important. Remember?
This is a lot to take in, Vanita. I'm gonna be a father?
Excuse me? You? A father?
Of course, it's my child you're talking about.
LOL. For the past 8 months, I knew you were a cheating douchebag. But I felt you'll change if we had a child together. How wrong I was. You booted me out for a younger woman. You kicked out your wife and your unborn child.
I messed up. Big time.
Yes, you did.
Vanita, I'm so sorry for everything.
Don't be sorry. No one is dying or mourning. It's time for me to celebrate. I'm going to be a mother soon.
We can make this work, for the baby's sake.
It's a little late for that, Mark. You made your choice. I wanted to raise this child together, but you chose a different path.
Please, Vanita, don't do this. I want to be there for our child.
Funny how you want to be a father now that you've lost everything else.
I never meant for any of this to happen. I was foolish, greedy, and blind. I've lost everything, Vanita. My job, Lisa, my friends, my wealth. You're truly a wonderful and an intelligent person, Vanita. I want you back.
And now you've lost us too. No, Mark. I've had enough of your games. I'm moving on with my life. You cheated shamelessly. You tricked a young woman into a relationship for her money.
Don't shut me out because of those. I can't imagine not being in our child's life.
You shut me out a long time ago, Mark. Now it's my turn. Maybe you should have thought of that before you ruined our marriage. I'm not raising this child with a thief and a manipulator as a father. You had your chances, Mark. You wasted them. You never thought I'd fight back, did you?
Don't be stubborn. I'll do anything, Vanita. I'll make amends. I never thought it would come to this.
It's funny how roles have reversed, isn't it? All I want is what's rightfully mine, Mark. Nothing more. Alimony and child support, obviously. Not that I need your money, just that I need to take good care of my baby.
I'll pay every money. I just come back home.
Come back where? You must be joking. The submissive wife you knew is gone. You got what you wanted.
Revenge? Is that what this is about?
Revenge is just the beginning, Mark. Enjoy your new life alone. You know, life has an interesting way of teaching you lessons. Mark, my ex-husband, thought he could ruin me, but he ended up destroying himself. I'm so glad I got rid of him for good. He paid off his debt, but it cost him everything. He sold his possessions. He is struggling to make ends meet, just to pay child support and alimony. Funny, isn't it? Sometimes people like Mark, greedy and selfish, don't care about others. They'll do anything to get what they want. But in the end, they pay the price.
Lily, can I talk to you for a moment? Oh, sorry, Anne. I'm still at work. I'll message you later. Oh, really? It's about your husband, Hans. What about him? Well, you might regret it if you don't hear this. What is it? Well, you see, I've decided to marry Hans. What? What are you saying? Hans is my husband. Yeah, so you should hurry up and get a divorce. Don't say it so easily. I'll leave work early and confirm with Hans right now. Oh, can you really confirm it? He's working remotely this week and he's at home. If I go to his place, I'll find out everything. I think it's better if you don't go now, for your own sake. Why? Because I'm in the middle of making love with Hans in your bedroom, darling. What? Making love with your husband in my sister's bedroom. The combination of superiority and guilt is exhilarating. I just received a message from Hans. Looks like it's true after all. See? Even he thinks I'm better. Actually, he seems to prefer older women. So Hans is mine. So you don't have to come back anymore. Even though Anne is a married woman. Oh, that's not a problem anymore. Hans gave me compensation for your sake. We got divorced properly this morning. Oh, Hans did it. As expected, people with money do things differently. That's right. I understand. Just do whatever you like. Oh, really? Then I'll send the divorce papers to my parents' house for you. Go ahead and submit them to the city hall as soon as possible. Lily, it's been 6 months. Oh, Anne, what do you want? Well, you managed to contact me quite well. Yeah, I can't say I don't understand your feelings. Today, I contacted you because I have an important announcement from sister to sister. Is it about your marriage registration with Hans? Oh, you guessed it. That's about as important as it gets for you to contact me. Oh, I see. I wanted to share my happiness after marrying Hans. Boring. All of your stories are boring and I'm not interested. Your lack of charm really annoys me. That's why Hans is cheating on you, isn't he? It's quite ironic for the person who stole him to say that. Even though I know it's not a good line to say, it's quite amusing, Anne. Thanks for saying it. Well, I guess it just sounds like you're making excuses for losing. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Well, do as you please. Is that so? But if you hear this, you'll inevitably be shaken, won't you? What? We've decided to go on a honeymoon trip abroad. Huh? Abroad? We're going to travel around various parts of Europe. By the way, we're planning to have a private wedding ceremony, just the two of us, in Paris. Hans has spent $20,000 to prepare for this honeymoon trip. Where did that money come from? It's obvious that Hans paid for it. Really? See, I knew you'd be jealous. No, it's not jealousy, more like I'm surprised. Both situations are pretty much the same for you. After all, you had a small wedding ceremony with only close family members, and you didn't even get to go on a honeymoon trip. It's completely different for me. It just goes to show the difference in how we're loved and valued. Well, it's your problem, so do as you please. Isn't it better not to waste too much money? Huh? Waste money? Such a word doesn't exist in Hans' dictionary. The compensation for me and your ex-husband's, including your share, was a total of $70,000, and Hans paid for it, right? With such a large sum of money being involved, spending only $20,000 on a honeymoon trip and overseas wedding ceremony. Even though you have almost no savings and need to save money desperately, what on earth are you doing? What's that? Even if you're jealous, can't you use a slightly better word? I'm just telling the truth. You know, right? Hans has a ton of money. Huh? Whether it's $70,000 or $20,000, it's just a small amount of money to him. It would be cuter if you honestly said, I'm so jealous. Oh, really? Well, forget it. If that's what you're fine with, then I won't say anything anymore. You're trying too hard to sound meaningful. It's really ridiculous and pitiful. Go ahead and say whatever you want. I actually thought I was giving you a kind warning, but I've already cut ties with Anne, so it doesn't matter to me what happens to her. That's right, that's fine. Because our happiness makes you jealous, so please don't hold on to feelings for Hans forever, okay? Hey, Lily. We're in Paris now. We just pledged eternal love in a church, just the two of us. Oh really? You're not in the US anymore? So? Isn't it envy-inducing? No, not at all. Actually, I feel sorry for what's to come. Oh, come on, are you still saying that? Hans has a ton of money. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say he has an unlimited amount of money. That's why he easily spent $20,000 on this honeymoon trip. Unlimited money? Even though he has no income? Huh? No income? Wait a minute, didn't you know? Hans is currently unemployed. Huh? Unemployed? Yeah, he's not working. Even if he starts working after our divorce, as I mentioned before, he'll be left with nothing after paying the alimony. He can't possibly just spend $20,000, such a large sum of money, like it's nothing. Hold on a second. What do you mean by Hans not working? Oh, I see. I thought you might not have known. What? Wait, tell me. He was fired from his job due to an affair with you. What? What are you talking about? Fired because of an affair? Isn't that wrongful termination? I'm going to sue. Anne, don't you understand? You even mentioned it yourself. Me? Hans was fooling around with you while he was supposed to be working from home, right? In other words, Hans was slacking off at work and having secret meetings with another woman. Huh? It seems that companies now have a way to monitor whether employees are actually working during remote work, so they can't get away with that kind of deception. And it wasn't just once or twice. It seems like it was happening frequently enough to affect his work. So he was caught red-handed and got fired for disciplinary reasons. In this scenario, he wouldn't receive any severance pay, and I really have no idea where he managed to get $20,000 for the honeymoon trip. Huh? So Hans staying at home all the time wasn't because of remote work, but because he's unemployed? Because he's unemployed. So, is it confirmed then? No way! Wait a minute. Hans is not some ordinary salaryman, you know? Huh? He works for a major company, and although I think his income was higher than the average salary in society, it's still impossible for him to casually spend $20,000 like that. Huh? Why? Is Hans an executive at a major company? Huh? Did you see his name on the company's website? Oh, maybe. Could it be a case of mistaken identity? The wrong person? It seems there's another person with a different spelling for the same last name and first name as the executive. No way! I mean, Hans, who is still in his early 30s, being an executive at a major company? It doesn't seem like he was exceptionally talented or anything, so I find it hard to believe. That's impossible. So, what was the purpose of me stealing Hans from you? Not only was it meaningless, but I also suffered a big loss. I was deceived. I don't need it. Take it back. I don't need it. Well then, I'll get back to work. Wait! Bye-bye. At this point, the honeymoon trip was cancelled. Cancellation fees were incurred and the $20,000 was not refunded in the end. However, it seems that Hans mentioned being fired to Anne in a message, and they ended up divorcing without the argument of "I was deceived" alimony getting anywhere. However, it turned out that the $20,000 for the honeymoon trip was actually Anne's debt. According to Hans, he borrowed it because Anne said she wanted a luxurious honeymoon trip, and Anne mistakenly thought the loan agreement was a prenuptial agreement and signed it without reading it carefully. Afterward, Anne had to take on multiple jobs to repay the debt. Both situations seem equally absurd, but as long as they stay away from me, it's fine.